Good morning, guys. So a bit of a different vlog today from me, from my usual style, but I thought I'd take you on a simple day in the life. So this morning I have literally just done some content ideation for my personal brand and just worked through a little bit of admin. I like to do that before breakfast just because I feel like I'm more switched on. Also sitting with my sad lamp as well, which is always really nice. So it's about 9:45 now. I like to get up about 8 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock, nothing too early. I'm not an early person. I go to bed about 12:30, 1. So there's definitely no chance that I am getting up at 5 a.m. It is not in my DNA actually, as a fact. So breakfast time now, I'm going to head to the office and I've got a meeting with my coach from the coach consultant today. I've got to do my package, so basically like reviewing all my packages for my clients, and then just we'll see what else happens, but quite a heavy admin day today. So I'm going to take you on a realistic day in the life of a business owner and content creator, more from the business side of things today, just so you can see how my life looks probably 60 to 70% of the time. But first, I am hungry. I've had my coffee, I've had my electrolytes, but I'm going to get my eggs and oats because I am a proper bodybuilder. So I'll see you on the other side. Also, just testing out this Osmo gimbal. I have no idea how this works, but I'm testing it out for basically a wedding that I'm shooting for my friend on Thursday. So I've borrowed this Osmo Pocket 3 from my friend who's a photographer. I know I'm going to want one of these after this, but yeah, just testing this out. Hence the reason why the vlog is now happening. So far, I'm very impressed with this little device. Let me know in the comments if you've ever used one of these because they're absolutely fantastic. Oh, also, I've got something really exciting to show you. This is nothing to do with content creation, but just to show you what I love. So I've got this new Pure filter. So it's water filter on the tap. So previously, I actually had a full water cooler because that's what my dad did for his business. But yeah, so I've just got an on-tap one just to save space. We only live in a small flat, as you can see. Another thing that I've had this morning, because I just want to show you a few things that make me happy, is this Hunter and Gather collagen. This is an absolute game changer when it comes to your coffee, because basically you don't have to have milk in it. So you're not only getting collagen, but you get a nice creamer as well. If you want the discount code, the link is below for my affiliate code. Yeah, but I really need to crack on now. So I will see you on the other side when I'm in the office or heading to the office, and I'll show you what I'm doing today in terms of running my business and how I'm making the business better for you guys and any tips along the way. Okay, so finally arrived in Wakefield at my favourite time, 11:11. I don't know why I always arrive at this time. It's not even a routine thing, like it's just, I don't know, I think it's the angel numbers or something talking to me, but yeah. So I've got an office at a co-working space. It's so windy today in Wakefield. It gives me space to just focus on what I'm supposed to be doing and not getting distracted with things like washing, etc. Yeah, I like having the mixture of working from my office at home and also working from this co-working space. It's just really refreshing to come in somewhere with other people, just have a conversation with civilization, because sometimes it can be quite a lonely thing. Obviously, having your own business, even when you are like talking to clients. So this is located near the Hepworth Gallery. If anyone knows Wakefield, it's about a 30-minute drive from where I live in Rotherham, and I quite like the drive. I listened to an audiobook on the way here from Ben Hawksworth, and I can't see the wind. So if you see here, it's so nice. Like, it's just such a lovely space. And the benefit of this is for me and my clients is that there's actually a photography studio on the bottom floor of the co-working space. So I keep all my backgrounds and some of my equipment and stuff in there. So it's almost like my own space, but not. I'm not having to pay a fortune for basically having a massive studio. You'll see on my channel that I did have a big studio before, but now I just use this space as and when I need. So it's a really good thing. It allows me to invest my money in the business in other areas, which is something that I think a lot of business owners don't consider. If you've been in business 15 years like me, you realise that actually what matters is having the resources to deliver a good service, and however you go about that doesn't matter really. Okay, so just to sort of pop into the actual studio and show you around a little bit. So you can see behind me here, all my backgrounds, just all on there. So we've got, it's a bit dark here at the moment, but we've got basically an absolute ton of backgrounds here. And then if we face this way, behind me, this fantastic brick wall. As you can see, it's an absolutely humongous studio with all the equipment. So yeah, this is where I do all the shoots, product, and obviously bodybuilding, group shoots. And then through here in this bit, this is a really good room for, this is literally a full changing room. So there's like a full mirror in here. You can also get changed, so it's really good for group shoots. And we can hire this anytime, like 24/7. So if anyone wants any shoots, just give me a shout and I will get you booked in for business, for personal, for like bodybuilding, for your fitness content, or for your product company or business or brand. I am a content creator who can do it all, photo and video. So just heading up into this co-working space now. I'm going to grab a coffee, obviously. I love a coffee. I'll show you around. Right, let me introduce you to Mike, who manages the co-working space. Hey everybody. We have a fantastic coffee machine here, don't we? It's the best. It's dangerous. Yeah. So we're just going to grab a coffee now, and I'll show you around the co-working space at some point. Okay, that was a fantastic meeting with Charlie from the Coach Consultant. We covered a lot and basically went through some client packages and things like that, like planning for clients. I'm going to be announcing a webinar for fitness brands and fitness coaches, which is very exciting. So keep your eyes peeled on my socials for that. It's going to be all about how to attract clients via content for December and, more importantly, January. So if you want to sign up for the waitlist, I'll put the link in the description below. There's going to be tons of value. They found it hugely beneficial for planning out what types of content to create, how to plan out the December content plan, and actually I gave a lot of script frameworks away as well to help you. So basically you've got your content plan done for December, ready to attract clients for January. That's going to be all about authority building. So it is going to be around Black Friday, so 23rd of November. That's what we're planning it for. So this is all the notes I made. Do you like my book? So yeah, that's going to be 23rd of November. You can get signed up. I'm going to include mistakes to avoid, everything that you need to know, guys, okay? And then we're just looking at some strategy for the latter end of this year, and also reviewing my content packages for wellness brands as well. So lots of stuff done in that hour with Charlie. It is now lunchtime. I'm going to walk to my car because that is my biggest hack for getting some steps in on long days at the office. I'm really loving this Osmo, by the way. It's, you know what, it's so easy to use, so I'll give you a full rundown on that in another video. But yeah, I'll do a little review on it, but I'm really liking it so far. One thing that a lot of people don't do is actually speak on their content enough, in my opinion. Now, this personalises everything and really gets people to connect with your audience. I can't stress this enough, guys. Like, you need to be speaking on your stories, you need to be speaking on your reels, obviously, and have a personality when creating your content. It's not just about showing your highlight reel, it's not just showing the client results or transformations or the product or whatever you are trying to promote, or whatever. People want to get to know you as a person, because the age-old saying goes, people connect with people and know, like, trust, right? That's the core principles of business. God, I think I'm going to blow away today. Yeah, just looking at that. This little device here, my Osmo Pocket 3 that I have borrowed today on a little trial from a friend. Fantastic. I've got the DJI microphone connected as well. Oh, and I hope you can hear. So another thing, I've got this little wind buffer on here. So I see a lot of people doing this. God, that's my pet hate, doing this and holding the microphone up to the camera. But on this occasion, I think it is needed because it's so windy in Wakefield today. But this little thing on the top, you don't need this when you are filming indoors. You only need it when you're in a gale force wind like this. That's what it's for. If you've got one of these, or a road mic, and you're using a fluffy thing on top, please do not, because that's not what it's for when you're inside. So, yes, just talking on stories is an absolute must. Now, to the more important matters of today, I'm actually just walking to the car because I leave my lunch in the car. Little hack, like I said. So I have to go over this bridge. This gets me about an extra 1,000 to 1,500 steps per day. Gets me out of the office, gets me moving. Because if not, I have a tendency to very hyper-focus, especially when I love what I'm doing. I love business and I love creating anything. It doesn't have to be photo or video. It could be, it doesn't have to be content. It can be creating documents for clients. It can be creating webinars. Anything that's creative, anything that's progressive and good for business. Yes, I have a tendency I could easily sit for 12 hours and just do that. That's just where it is. And today's a rest day. This is the most dangerous day for me where I will just sit. So I think I've done probably about 2,000 steps today now, which isn't ideal. So what I do is I plan in little walking breaks like this, get me outside, away from the blue light, go back, have some food. Nice tuna salad today. Not sure I'm feeling the tuna salad, but I have made some pumpkin soup, which is very seasonal, isn't it? So I don't know what that tastes like, but I'll let you know. But yes, here we are at the car. I'm very naughty because this car park I have a permit for. However, probably shouldn't say this on YouTube, but parked in the motorcycle bay. There's never a space on a Tuesday. I don't know why. But here we are, so I'm not going and finding another space somewhere else. I'll see you on the other side of lunch, where I will be reviewing my offer for product brands and prepping for a client call tomorrow. So just lots of admin today, basically. But again, it's all good. It's all creative and creating, and I'm vlogging. And honestly, this Osmo is fantastic. So if you want me to do a video around the Osmo, let me know, because I think I'll definitely be buying one. Okay, how are we? I'm just checking in. Basically, what's happening? So it's about 3:15. I've just finished reviewing my coaching client's progress, because we've got a review meeting tomorrow, so she's up for a 3-month review. So really positive things have come from what we've done together. When you look back at things, it's actually insane how much progress someone has made. When I'm looking at what foundations Vicky has built, I'm looking at she's so much better now on filming with her phone. She's invested the time and bought some new equipment, but not only that, she's a lot more organised. So now I do her reels editing for her, and she's able to basically have a systemised approach where she uploads weekly to me, which has made sure she's had to be organised on her tracker and her planner, and we put everything into content buckets so she's getting a variety of content out. Like, her stress levels I know have gone down so much more around content, and she's just becoming really consistent with the content. Nothing's the same, but always there is progress to be made. We'll be reviewing that tomorrow. I've just created her a 6-month roadmap for the next 6 months and identified where we started, what progress she's made, and the current gaps that we can improve on. That should be an exciting one tomorrow to see how she feels around those things. But I think it's important to spend the time when someone's giving you time out of their day, a client, to actually take the time to prepare for the calls. And next, what am I doing? I am actually running on time today. I have got email campaigns to do hopefully I'm going to get the next couple of weeks smashed out, just because I've got a couple of busy weeks coming up. I know next week I'm in Birmingham for a big day, and Thursday I'm out all day this week. So Yeah, want to get them done, and then I want to do batch 2 of the outreach today because I missed yesterday. So then it's literally going home and probably go on the treadmill, walking pad, and continue. So I will catch you in the next update. Okay. As you can see, this is some time later because it is now going dark outside. However, I said an hour ago we're on track, 50 minutes ago. Nah. So that needed a bit of refinement, and one thing I'm trying to get better at is giving myself enough time, but also being realistic and actually saying when it's done and making sure it is before my brain tries to go into the next project. So currently I am just finessing. I put a case study up about my client Vitality Pro yesterday about their product video that I did, so that's now on the website. Stage 2 of that is to send that out to my email list. I send an email list out every single week pretty much to clients and everybody on the list about brand, product photography and video, whether that's tips, case studies, it could be anything behind the scenes. And then I also send out one to fitness coaches as well. So if you'd like to get on the list, again, I will drop it in the description below, and I will, if you subscribe, basically, you'll get my emails. Sometimes there's tips, sometimes information on my packages, sometimes it's behind the scenes. You never know what you're going to get with me. So yeah, for this particular client, we created 420 footage clips in 2 days for video for 29 products. And on the website, I've detailed the whole 9 months of working together, which was nice to do. So you get to see some nice product supplement video. I'm going to say photography then, video. But yeah, the email is just basically going through what we did and that. So don't forget, obviously, in your own content to showcase your own social proof with clients and document it in different ways. This is an email, but then it goes into a case study on the website, which I'll then probably go and do a reel on as well. I'm filming tomorrow, batch content today afternoon, so that should be good. I've still got to finalise all those scripts, but anyway, it'll be fine. I'm on the bike, trying to do a million other things like normal, but yeah. So I hope you're enjoying this little realistic day in the life of Colette in Picture Perfect, but there's lots going on, but nothing visual, unfortunately. It's just me sat here with a laptop with 2 screens. This is how I spend most of my days. If there's any insights from me, I will give you an update, but just going to get this boxed off, and then I'm going to get on with the outreach on LinkedIn, and then I'm going to go home because it's now nearly 4:30 and the traffic will be getting very busy. I find if it's too late, then I get stuck in traffic, and that is a waste of time and annoyance, and it just annoys me being sat there. Yeah, so I'll catch you soon. Unfortunately, lost my little clip for the microphone, so I'm going to go and find that. However, just want to take a moment to give you a fantastic view of this courtyard. Like, how amazing is this place where I actually have my office? So nice. If you want to know where it's called, the Tile Yard. But now, I dropped the microphone earlier, so I'm just going to go and search around on the floor and hope I find this little magnet. If not, who knows? So yes, just heading home, got the email campaigns done, and I'm just going to head home and basically start with the outreach to LinkedIn because that's not done yet. I am back home. I've just spent the last hour going through my partner's content plan because we're filming tomorrow. His scripts are loosely done. I still got to start on mine, and I'm only on 4K steps. I've got cardio to do. This is the life of a business owner. What else? I've not done my brand outreach, all sorts of stuff. Honestly, so much stuff I have to do, but it will get done. I don't mind. Just the reality of having a business. It's hard work, rewarding, but very mentally challenging. Like, I said I was going to do cardio. I could struggle along and do cardio and scripts, but I don't really want to. And then my priorities are also torn as well because I'm constantly trying to like do steps, do cardio, do work, achieve a lot in a short amount of time. Currently, there's only me in the business, which is going to change hopefully soon. But currently it's not the case. We will get there. I don't actually mind, to be honest, working this much, but it's quite hard on the people around. I'll probably get these scripts, and there's not that many. Get these done about 9 o'clock. And then I was kind to myself this morning, I put the slow cooker on. And this is me just being real. This is a realistic day in the life for me. It's not all content, etc. But a few exciting deliveries today that I want to show you. So this might be bright, but I got this newer light, right? This is nearly at bottom power at the moment. And you can see how bright that is in the background. So this little light, I'm going to turn that off just so you can see it, but this was 45 quid, right? So it's quite, obviously, it fits on top of the camera, as in the video camera, or it could just be used as a light. So I got this initially today for photographing an event. So I'm actually doing my friend's wedding on Thursday, so I got this for her wedding. 45 quid from Newer. I am so impressed with it, and it turns different colours, has effects on it, all sorts of stuff. So I might even get another one of these. They're really portable, so it comes without the stand. But yeah, I really like that. And then I also got a battery pack as well. So obviously I'm in my office now that you've seen on my previous video. So I got this portable battery pack that, obviously they're always handy to have anyway, aren't they? But that I can use at the wedding. And I got a new cable for my car for the phone. Not as exciting, but yeah. Didn't find my magnet for my microphone, unfortunately. But anyway, I'm going to crack on. I'm going to get the... So I've got my walking pad here, so I'm going to get that out and bang these scripts out for tomorrow so I can fully focus on getting what I was supposed to do done today, the package. So I've reviewed my packages and a few other bits tomorrow. So I've got a client meeting at 1:30, then it's content filming. So as usual, a busy day. I'm going to leave it at that for today, guys. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this insight into my day in the life as a business owner and someone who's trying to develop the business. And this is just a realistic bog standard day for me. A lot of laptop work, a lot of hard graft, a lot of thinking, not much moving unless I'm going to the gym. I don't always go to the office. Some days I work from here, some days I work from the office, but today and tomorrow is from the office. Thursday I'm out, Friday I'll probably be at home. It's my partner's birthday Thursday, so we're going to go out for something nice to eat, I think, or a coffee. If you enjoyed this raw content, then please just let me know. I will do more of it, more vlogging. Quite like doing it. Obviously check all the links out that I've mentioned for various things, for the webinar, for content creation, for whatever else I mentioned, for the Hunter and Gather. Check them all out in the description below. If you've got any questions, just obviously leave a comment, or you can connect with me via Instagram, which is also linked below as well. So thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.